He'll probably take the TP again. He can itemize into the Hex Drinker. Again, you do give Caps one of his strong champions, but you just have to pick your poison. And this is about, again, Fnatic beating G2 on the map.
Said it, Frost. There's been a lot of kills, a lot of action as they look for the dive in the top lane. Only one minion left alive. Selfmade's going to meet the Jankos, who has that face breaker, pulls him back. Bwipo dives forward as well. Jankos takes a lot of damage. The Haymaker coming out as well. And
Nemesis is like, please, just let me farm. But all of G2 is like, no, 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 we play for Caps. You know we're going to play for Caps. And here comes Mickey once again.
Mickey looking for the hook there onto Nemesis. Nemesis still has the flash. Ignite is ticking and Mickey goes in, swings the anchor, gets first blood to G2. Selfmade dashes across the wall here. Jankos on the chase. And the line's going to do quite a lot. There's the Ignite. Mickey's going to fall as well. Selfmade gets his first kill of the game. And now Fnatic are looking to turn it around in the mid lane. Hylissang knocked back. Caps not going to...
As long as these two iterations of these rosters has existed, what we've almost always talked about is how you can't allow Nemesis to fall behind Caps, because if you do, he's going to do things
dead.
like this.
Unleashed Power comes out, Dark Sphere is all he needs. Caps has Flash and Nemesis does not.
When it was the Akali Sylas meta, when they were going toe-to-toe, but Caps, when he's in this position where he has these cover picks, these power picks, he's always the one looking to carry. Now Wonder doing the same in the top lane.
Call of the Forge God coming out from Bwipo, yet to see the 6 on Jankos. Good flash there from Bwipo, but the Facebreaker will chase him down, and Wonder will help Jankos secure the kill. Arrow hits Hylissang in the bottom lane. He still has flash. Mickey wasn't in the position to land. So isn't that skin actually the Conqueror skin from the MSI? They won as well. So he's using his own skin to try and land hooks at the moment, failing just a little bit. Tempered Fate hits onto Perkz, Selfmade on the chaser, and Perkz, even with the range's focus, just doesn't have the damage, stuck in the smoke screen, and Fnatic switching through those spells as quickly as he can with the Summoners.
Ah, Medic.
Yeah?
You think that Fnatic aren't going to try to force this?
I mean, Caps is almost dead. Foster's Bomb doesn't connect. Nemesis flashes forward, gets the auto. Jankos gets the dragon.
Into the game, and I think the Fnatic are more than happy to take that trade. On top of the fact that Reckless gets more plates, Hook lands.
Mickey's going to step on a trap as soon as he comes out, eats a delicious cupcake. The arrow only hits onto Selfmade, and Mickey really doesn't have anywhere to go. Another trap goes down. Reckless gets the kill, and Perkz is forced back underneath his tower.
It's the early game. Now let's see how Caps can influence the top side of the map.
Once again, roaming around. This is what he's done so well throughout the course of the split. Bwipo's going to call the Forge God. Hits it onto Wonder, but Wonder out of tower range. Unleashed Power used by Caps very early. Showstopper coming out as well. Bwipo survived for as long as he could.
Stacking up together as a team and trying to make use of either Scatter the Weak, Ash Arrow, or Nautilus R.
Tempered Fate hits onto Mickey. He uses the Dredge line. Trap will do a little bit of damage. Scatter the Weak not quite going to connect. Here's the call of the Forge God as Fnatic try and turn it back around. Depth charge on Reckless doesn't quite connect as the ace in the hole comes out and slides its way all the way through the Perkz. Reckless weaved it through them as perfectly as he could. But Hylissang will fall, Selfmade will fall on the clapback, and Nemesis was not with the team for the majority of this. Mickey stepped very far forward. Nemesis comes in with the phosphorus bombs and will answer. Makes it a 2-for-2 in the mid lane.
The mid tier 1, and they pick themselves 2 kills as we traded back and forth. So this fight starts off with the ultimate from Bard coming through, and then a great double binding from Hylissang.
But the thing is I don't know if I agree with Fnatic trying to force this fight. It is nice that you have the Infinity Edge on Caitlyn, so Reckless is feeling very confident to fight with the battle stats that he has. The fact that he bends it like Beckham to pick up this snipe on Perkz, like, that's just a big whoopsie. But Nemesis walks from bot lane to join in on the back half of this on a fight that Fnatic decided that we've disengaged from it and we want to take. Or they could actually be picking up farm on their Corki right now, pushing down a tower on a composition that scales really well.
You suggested, which was that Nemesis was not involved. So do I think this could have been a good fight? Yes. Do I think that it was poorly executed? Yes. Now the Drake fight is coming up. Let's see how this one goes.
CP coming into the middle of the fight. Wonder's going to be in a great position. Selfmade trying to get the dragon as Wonder joins the fray. Bwipo trading against 3 people, but he's already dead. Hylissang uses the Tempered Fate only on himself, and the Hemo plate gets onto the backline as Wonder dives forward. Hylissang walking his way, limping away from the fight. The dragon's gone down, Hylissang's gone down, Bwipo's gone down, and G2 find a perfect fight in the river.
It's not as easy to execute.
Yeah, there's nothing that they can do to stop this Vladimir. They are going to try to 2v1 him, see what Wonder can get done. No ultimate, does have flash.
Smokescreen comes down pretty early on, and here comes the TP. Cap's going to join the fight. Sanguine Pool used. Nemesis chunked out already, and Selfmade not able to hit the collateral damage. Caps can't quite hit the Dark Spears as well. Showstopper used by Jankos to kill Nemesis, and here comes Perks on the chase.
Circumstance. And it would be so unfortunate if that happened, because it wouldn't tell the story of how close these games have been, but things are falling apart at the seams. Maybe a comeback.
Hylissang hits the double-tempered fate. Perks caught out on the trap. Reckless trying to open up, but can't quite get the damage down. Perks still alive. With that Vengeance Focus going to keep himself alive for the moment. Caps has been exhausted. Whippo diving forward. Perks somehow survives, but Nemesis is going for it. He gets 2 on the back line. And now it's Selfmade, Reckless, and Nemesis trying to win. This 3v1 Wonder, though, he's just diving towers. The unleashed power onto Nemesis is enough to get that kill. It's a double. And now Caps...
More ultimate that Fnatic have, and that means that it's going to be that much harder for G2, or excuse me, Fnatic to face check into stuff like this.
Yeah, Selfmade's going to get arrowed here, just kept out of the fight. Nemesis, he ticks away. Caps takes him.
It is the story of the solo laners. Jankos is setting them up for success, but this guy's a one-man army.
Hylissang's going to try and get away from this. They use the magical journey, but Wonder's very happy to follow them through it, and there pops Hylissang.
How powerful Wonder is and how strong Caps is, and it means that they're not as strong as they want to be, there's the immediate cleanse.
Arrow went out and hit Whippo. Hylissang trying to get him from the side here, but Caps is on 4 items. He has 14 stacks on his Medjais. He has a Void Staff, he has a Ludens, he has a Spellbinder. Like, so powerful in this fight. He's going to clear out the mid lane. Wonder coming in. Whippo trying to step forward. Perks doing what he can with the Blade of the Ruined King. Ace in the hole's going to land on the back line, but there's a Showstopper used him. Whippo's already dead. Wonder still doing what he can. Stepping forward. Nemesis forced away. Perks flashes forward looking for the kill. He will fall. Selfmade goes down. Nemesis goes down. Whippo goes down. And only Hylissang and Reckless are alive.
Now on the back half, they did manage to take down and survive Wonder. Reckless now coming back with the red buff. Can he save the day?
Hylissang flashes looking for the Cosmic Binding, but Reckless gets hooked, and Caps unleashes the full force of Syndra straight into the face of his former teammate, and you have to think that's it. You have to think they're done. G2 wipe Fnatic off the map.
It was given to Reckless. That could have been his moment, and I'm not saying that it's entirely on Reckless. You know, maybe Hilly needs to stand in front of him as Whippo engages, finds Angos, big damage.
Would be a great catch as well, because the Baron Fnatic and G2, it's always those magical moments that really shine, that really show who can win it in the clutch. Hook's gonna land here onto Whippo. Showstopper brings him into Hylissang, and Hylissang is popped in the middle of a magical journey, and now Whippo gonna use the Call of the Forge God trying to survive. Fnatic gonna try and open up, see if they can get into this fight, but Whippo's already done. He's dead. G2 turn towards the Baron, and Fnatic, you've only got your 3 AD carries left alive.
And G2 just looks so convincing in this third game. Wonder and Caps have come up huge, and of course shout out to Jankos. None of this would be possible if it weren't for his early game investment, but Wonder has found Reckless, and I think that'll be his grave. G2 will cement their victory by taking down the star of Fnatic with no Caitlyn left to stand in their way. G2 are on track to secure their 8th European title.
The thing is that people always want to count them out. They struggled, the desperation coming in through Haley, but there's nothing you can do. You can never count out G2. If you get tired of hearing it, we get tired of saying it, but I never get tired of watching it.
Oh, Perks has just been caught out there. Caps has the unleashed powers, used it, Nemesis forced away. It is a 4v3, Wonder's still stepping forward, just straight into the faces of Fnatic through the base. Pops Graves where he stands. Selfmade can do nothing as Wonder continues to tank turret after turret and then dies. Top lane. There are so few ways left back into this game.
I just think the itemization is not... I don't think there's anything Reckless can do here. Here's a deep teleport. This is it. This is desperation.
That's
the last
huge.
attempt.
Triple Tempered Fate going in with the package. Mickey on the front line. Caps is already dead though, and the unleashed power coming out. Perks is down as well. It's huge. It's 3 kills for Fnatic. They found a way to fight back. Now they're going to dive onto Wonder. Hylissang and Selfmade chasing on towards this Vladimir.
For the flank, he has the Hourglass. He would do massive damage and feels so confident
Wonder
to go into the back line.
Caps has TP. Wonder has ult. Reckless has no one there. He's going to put the traps down to try and keep Wonder at arm's length, but can't do it. And now Wonder's on the chase, and there's the TP, and you can see actually in the base it's Caps. Caps is going in for the win. What a G2 way to close out this game. Wonder will kill Reckless. Jankos goes in and helps them get Hilly, and Caps is in the base. 10 splits. 8 titles. G2 are the greatest team we have ever produced in Europe, and they go back to back to back to back and win the summer season.
Another title in the back pockets of G2. You can see the excitement and elation on their faces once again. And it's upsetting because I feel like a 3-0 doesn't do this series justice. It was so close for so much of this series. That third game was the most one-sided we've seen. But Fnatic really did go toe-to-toe with G2 consistently throughout this series. And it was just these small execution errors where they could not quite close the gap, could not quite find those wins. And ultimately, they're looking once again at a 3-0 victory for G2.
Can never count them out.
No.
And I know, I said it. You get tired of hearing it. I don't get tired of seeing it. This team, I don't know, man.
Oh, we can see there the LEC trophy being delivered to G2. It's the second time they've had to accept it from their gaming house, of course, in spring and now in summer. But it is such an honor and a privilege to see them win and to be able to get the trophy to them so quickly.
Does anyone gonna help this guy? Like, you didn't get an elevator, he had to go up the stairs. A trophy's heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is. But I think G2 are gonna have more than enough
titles
fun.
of any team ever.
They have 4 times as many titles as Fnatic.
Since they joined the league, yeah.
And
it's
I mean,
actually incredible.
I mean, the craziest thing about that is the consistent factor has been Perkz. You know, we often talk about him like, while he wasn't the standout in this series today, I think that he's always someone you have to talk about when it comes to one of the greatest European players that we've ever had, one of the most successful for sure. And he, alongside G2, are looking to continue their dominances. They're getting in position, they're getting camera.
You ready?
Wonder's really trying to help them.
Oh, Perkz is now there. There we are. Congratulations, G2. You are a summer champions.
I feel like Caps is the only one really putting his back into this. You know what I mean?
He carried for the rest of it, so someone else has to carry the trophy for him. That's how it works. Perkz, of course. What a difficult year it has been at times for that man. You see a smile coming onto his face there. The LEC Summer Champions G2 Esports, the only team in Europe ever to win it 4 times in a row. Now the only team to ever win it 4 times in a row twice. Because they did it from 2016 to 17 and now from 2019 to 2020. Caps our MVP alongside our champion.
You can't hate Caps' face. He's just so happy. He's so pleasant.
Wonder there, getting ready for his WoW raid later on. And of course, Pinoy, their sub, who played for them when Perkz was away.
Yeah, definitely a valuable honorary member of the team. Grabs naturally being left out, as is tradition.
Are they going to hand it to Grabs? Oh!
Like, how many drafts did it Grabs in today? Can we start giving the trophy? But you have to give the guy credit. Like, there's a lot of jokes, a lot of memes about his drafting, but consistently G2 find a way to win with these drafts. And we'll soon get to hear from the G2 players as they just secured their 4th title in a row.